You asked, and here it is. Filming for YouTube on a budget that'll save you both time and money from a non-sponsored creator. If you're looking to kick off your channel, I hope that I can help you get an affordable start, and I encourage you to please stick around to the end of this video where you can see how you can get your hands on an affordable YouTube starter kit from NickPixel TV. Please hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you can follow along, because sometimes YouTube doesn't necessarily give you all the notifications if you don't ring the bell. I do want to preface this video by saying that I don't claim to have all the answers. I can only speak on my own experiences, but I hope this can be help to those of you looking for a little guidance. Please take 1 second, get down in the comments below, and let me know what inspired you to get started and what your channel is about. If you're looking to start a channel on YouTube, it's likely you've already watched some videos from big creators that have the resources to produce a great quality video. And by quality, I mean they already have the revenue coming in, they have nice cameras and studios and gear and etc. Don't let all that noise inhibit your decision to launch your own channel. After spending thousands on gear and equipment in my profession, I'm here to tell you that you don't need high dollar items to get your channel off the ground. Furthermore, there are other aspects of a successful channel beyond equipment that are essential, but let's stick to the basics for now. We all start at ground zero. Whether it be for education, entertainment, or just simply to share with your family and friends, there are millions of people out there searching for content, and you just might have what it takes to provide what people are looking for. Remember that people follow people, and what you can contribute to this platform should not go unnoticed, and I guarantee it won't if you can just get started. So let's say that all you currently have is your free YouTube account, a modern smartphone like this, and say $150 or so to get started. I know that may be asking a lot, and I know there are cheaper options out there, but what I've selected is a setup that you're only going to have to buy once. Even if you want to upgrade in the future, these items will remain relevant and useful. For example, if you purchase a mic for your cell phone and then down the road you upgrade to a better camera, the microphone can serve as a dual purpose and can be used on both devices. First, let's start with capturing video on your smartphone camera. The reason this is a great starting point is that it's a device you already have, it's something you should already be familiar with, and it's on you at all times, so you can capture the pixels in a moment's notice. So from a phone and camera perspective, select a device that can wear many hats. Not just for making calls, pick the best and latest model that you can afford that suits your budget, and today I'm using an iPhone XS Max from last year. When using your phone, make sure you're not using bulky safety cases. Poor hand placement that may interfere with the picture or audio quality. For example, if you have a waterproof case that covers the whole screen or the whole lens, that's going to have an issue where dust and bulk build up. And then you get crumbs and everything else, and then you're going to look like you're filming on a potato, and nobody wants to film on a potato. You can't expect to put on a spacesuit and win a marathon. It just doesn't work. Keep your cell phone as bare bones as possible, and if you like a thin case that doesn't interfere, that should be fine. Again, be mindful that your hands aren't covering the mics as well, and it's good to know where the mics are at on your phone. Also, make sure your lens is clean. Too many times, you take a picture and you forget to wipe off the lens and you can see the smudge prints on them. So we're going to make sure the lens is clean, we'll snap another shot, and you should see a difference in the picture quality. When filming, you want to hold or position your phone horizontally so you're capturing a 16:9 wide angle shot, which is a standard today. If your phone is capturing vertically, you'll start seeing black bars on each side of the video, and it's kind of unfavorable to watch. Orient your phone before you press record as well, or sometimes that can throw you off in post-production. I personally like to shoot all my photos horizontally, which is also preferred if you want to incorporate your photos inside your videos or create thumbnails. You can do some cropping. Next up is your camera recording settings. You want to capture 1080p 30 frames per second if possible. If your phone does 4K and 30p video, you can choose that as well. Just remember that that requires more editing time, processing power, and uploading time. If you have questions or want more clarification on that, I'll make a separate video, or you can hit me up in the comments. Moving on to lighting. Always film in good lighting conditions. Phone cameras tend to buckle under low light, and just because you can see with the naked eye does not mean your camera's picking up the same vision. When starting, any light will work. Try to make sure it's diffused or a soft light that spreads out. Avoid blunt beam lights if possible, or try to diffuse them. You can use a sheet of paper, you can use a blanket. The best budget light is the sun. Film outside if you can and try to have the light source facing you or your subject. Phone cameras don't always do well when in backlit situations where the light source is coming from behind the person you're shooting. The purchase of a light is not recommended in this budget because you already have a light source that you can make work. Lamps, shop lights, flashlights, all that kind of stuff. Make those work for now when you're first getting started. Now that the phone and lighting are covered, and you already have those, let's discuss some of the things that are purchase necessary. Audio is a topic that's often overlooked, but it's important for the flow and listening on different devices. Clean audio can make or break a video. There are several ways to enhance the audio, but it depends on the type of video you're making. Proximity is a factor, along with background noise, ease of use, environment, size and portability, things like that. For my budget setup, I'm recommending the Rode Video Micro. I do like this because it's portable. You can also go with the cheapest option, which is a wired lav mic. But remember, you're gonna have a cord between you and the camera. In my experience, I've found that you will want a mic that's best for any scenario. So the Rode Video Micro for around 50 bucks, you don't have to have a battery or recharge it. That's probably the way to go. So we covered the phone, the optics, the audio. So how do we tie it all together? My personal opinion is the Joby GorillaPod. These things can be used on a desk, on a tree, on a truck. You can mount them up high, down low. They really work well, and you can use them for vlogging. I matched this with I think it's $17 Ulanzi tripod mount, and you're going to see how this all comes together. Simply screw the Ulanzi onto your tripod, and you can use actually a smaller tripod or a cheaper one if you'd like. I did some vlogging with this the other day. This is a $10 tripod. Gets the job done. We're going to go ahead and take off this case, which is, you can see the crumbs, it's dirty underneath, and it's cracked. I didn't really realize that my phone was broken. That's a first. So now we'll mount the phone inside the Ulanzi mount. When filming, use your back-facing camera back here, not your front-facing camera. It's going to give you a better picture. So now that we have the phone mounted into the Ulanzi, you can simply take the microphone, slide it into the cold shoe mount, tighten it down. For an iPhone, you're going to need an adapter, which should come with your headphone kit. Tie this down in here so that your mic doesn't bounce around too much. And you can do vlogging with it, just like that. You can lock shots off on a desk. You can tie this up against something. You have pretty much a true setup that'll work in most situations and with clean audio. If you're able to purchase these items, not only have you created a recording/vlogging kit, but you also created your live stream setup as well. If you made it through this whole video and can benefit from a setup like this, I'd love for you to upload a video to your channel, either public or unlisted, with your current setup. Tell me what you're struggling with equipment-wise, and a little bit about you and your channel, and I may be able to hook you up with all or some of these items right here. You can message me or email me through my website, nickpixel.tv, or you're welcome to join our creator Discord channel. The link will be provided in the description, where there are text and voice channels to interact with other creators and get creator help. I appreciate all of you, and I can't wait to see you in your next Pixel.